This is your daily market recap for Thursday, September 8th, 2022.
Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. This is Dan Max at EXPI Realty, aka the Trading Agent, and this is your daily market recap for Thursday, September 8th, 2022. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, please stop by the Discord room. Link is in the description below. We're going to go through a lot of things, Apple setup, and more just to explain to people how and why the market's trap and are going to beat the crap out of you, and you don't know what you don't know. Because that's the hardest thing about trading. The market plays games. Do you know why it plays games? Are you familiar with the action? Do you assume it takes 1 minute, one 10-minute candle, one hourly candle, maybe even one daily candle to flip a trend? No. It's not that easy. So, I appreciate the love and support. Have an open mind. If you've been doing things a certain way and it seems really difficult to you, I am trying to make this insanely easy. Insanely easy. Yeah, you're on the... Yeah, make that money, bro. You are on the stream. So, let's get into it. Again, if you have questions, Discord room. Money making machine. That's the goal here, is to help you guys out. Not answer every one of your questions, but to give you resources to learn. Hopefully that is clear as gin. Again, I don't know about y'all, but I hate the taste of gin. But that's just a saying. You say gin clear when the creek is clear. The crick. What about that crick? All right. Bitcoin. Said it. And here's an example of timing. Said what? It looks bullish if it can hold in the channel. Bearish under. Now what is it doing? Confusion. Mass confusion. It's not really bullish, nor it's really bearish. But the longer it holds, the bullish it looks. Set your stops. I really have no opinion on Bitcoin. Just like same thing with gold, silver, miners. Leave it alone. There's other things out there to trade, my friend. Where are you? Where are you stuck in the Netherland? Why are you over trading something that's not moving? MoveOn.org. That's the trade. Oil. What do we say? Once it hit up against this channel, got into the 94. I guess it got up to technically, 97? Whatever. Point of control here. Looked above it, failed. Channel low, went a little lower. I just let you know right now. Do me an absolute favor. Be careful. Hurricane season. Tons of what I would consider noise. I do expect oil to go back to 65. People thought I was crazy when I said that up here because of demand destruction and a recession. You're crazy. And this is like your old school when Will Ferrell's like hits with the trank dart. You're crazy, man. Like people said that to me every day. And honestly, we actually shorted XOP on some of these names. We're in a little early. Took a little heat. Heat is not a problem when you're familiar with how the kitchen works. And guess what? Down. Keep in mind, the dumbest, and again, someone's going to take offense to this, and I'm going to hear it, but the dumbest, loudest, screamingest idiots own this, are long oil and gold. Oil. I say gold, but technically that kind of. Why? Because that's what they're told is going to go up. But the history does not repeat that, does not dignify that. And we'll talk about that shortly when I get into more oil stuff. Please, be safe. Do not be one of these people who goes, well, the news said this, and this is what's going to happen. Wrong. If that has not been a ploy that has confused you and absolutely made you feel like an idiot, then I don't know what else is. Oh, look at that. SPY closed back near the high of the day. How about them apples? The dollar. What did we say? It's probably topped. Near term. Now again, some people are like, oh, Dixie going to 120. Whatever. Near term. VIX termination. OPEX next week. The trade is the dollar down and the market up. If you do not see this from the evidence, maybe turn your screen upside down. If you can't, if it just looks all bearish. Because that's on you, man. Man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? So, at this point, if the dollar goes lower, is the market going to like it? You bet. TLT. A little nerve-wracking. Pops up, comes back, but is it making new lows? Pulls back on lighter volume? Nyet. No. Not at the moment. I will expect what? Longer term, this is going to get bought out, right? Y'all can see the screen, right? Just double checking. I can see it. Because this is what happened on the monthly before 2008. Consolidation. And then boom. So if you are buying TLT as a hedge, you're buying the bond market for an epic Fed again, the Fed has not ever navigated a soft landing. If you consider a soft landing to be an absolute implosion of the market at some point and VIX spike over 50, 60, maybe 70, 80, 100 and bonds getting bought, then you know this is just a matter of time. So give yourself time. Is that so hard? Nope, not at all. The VIX. What up, Joe? The VIX. What did we say? If you can't get over this level, it's coming back down till easily. We hit it already once. But and put this in your notes. Take out a pen. Get out some paper. Don't be surprised if the VIX fills that gap next week during options expiration. Sounds crazy, but that's what options expiration is. It's VIX termination. Terminated. Like Arnold. The VIX during quad reaching apex. Termination. That is the goal. To kill as many options as possible. It's not really a good Arnold. I can get better, but you have to like talk your way into the voice. I'm not that good. Vixen. What did we say? Can't get over this 0.382? On back. On back. Look at that. Back tested the trend line today. Look at that. Fill the gap. Boom. 27s. It just, everything says bearish and the market goes up. Why? Then it's not bearish. Somebody has the stopping power. I'm just laughing at people because sentiment is absolutely back 100% bearish. And so it's going to reset, go higher, get those same folks to go, well, I guess it's a bull market. I guess I got to go long now. And what happens is the sheep get slaughtered. SPY. Today's action on the news of what? The Feds. Europe talking about raising rates another 75 basis points. Wow. Well, I don't know about you, but if you didn't hear that noise today and you looked at the chart, tell me how much it really mattered. Somebody, tell me how much that mattered. Yeah. How much did that matter? If people wonder who I'm talking to, this is a live recording. There's also people chatting. I'm not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. I don't think so. Look at it. I mean, you didn't even know it. If you didn't watch the market all day and you tried to predict every 6.5 hour day in every minute, 10-minute, hourly candle, you didn't even know. It was a fart in the wind. Oh, what happened in Europe? I don't know. Who cares? Unreal. That's what people do, though. QQQ. Same thing. Bounce. Talk about point of control. And the same thing with a SPY. Let me just 390. Didn't we say 395 to 390? And then it became very apparent that 390 was going to hold. We hit the 0.618. Let me do my upside targets. People are like, oh, where's the market going? That's always the one. Where's it going? Where's it going? Well, first support, resistance, 405. Next zone, probably the 20-day, even up to the what? Potentially this old fib. Why also too? Look to my left. Maybe your left as well. Look at the volume at price at this area. Y'all seen it? You see, if the market is a liquidity-seeking mechanism, where is the most liquidity? Shall I say more? No. QQQQ. What's that guy from Family Guys? Anyway, here you go. Held the blue zone, but Dan, you didn't. You said 295 down to like 29. Sorry, I didn't give you. The actual bottom was 291.04. Get out of here, man. If you bring a ruler to this game, you're just gonna engineer folks. Engineer me the exact move as it's gonna happen. I don't know. I know probabilities. I know areas. I know ranges. How did you know to short up here? Well, look at that. It was pretty perfect. Oh, but you thought 293 to 295. Oh, it went down a little lower. My bad. My bad, dog. Now what? Where's the upside? Well, 305. Probably your first resistance. Then what? Probably up here even to the 315. Oh, but those are such wide ranges. Well, if you bought in the 290s, you're not complaining about the... You're not, because it's going to be, what? 8, 9% moves. Wait, hold on. Whoa. 29 points. Sorry. Yeah, that's about somewhere 7, 8, 9, 10% up. Oh, terrible. You're terrible. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I don't know what to say to people sometimes. Here you go. Holding here. And again, I drew this after the fact, so I know my reference is the lows. Got it? What's the probability it chops for days versus heading upwards next week? Weighing in. Well, Stock Trader's Almanac, if you don't own it, someone dropped the link and somebody let them know. If you own it, you have Friday, bullish. Monday, bullish. Tuesday, bullish. Options expiration, bullish. Yep. Good question. Good question, but bears just don't see it coming. Never see it coming. IWM, what do we say? Needs a hold around 180. Oh, but it got down to 178 and it held this area. We drew it. Oh, it went a little... But again, if you didn't watch the market today, what happened? You didn't even realize it was down at some point today. Literally, the beginner room at one point was freaking out. Like they ate mushrooms and were having a bad trip. Sorry. I hope I guided you through it because I was not really that concerned. Because again, the levels didn't break. You don't know how you get from point A to point B sometimes. And you just got to let it do what it's got to do. Gold. Dan, it's going to the moon. No. This is the exact formation of what you want to see, what Apple did today, but on a longer daily time frame. Because guess what? This is what's going to happen. Break the low temporarily, 3 days, a week, I don't know. Blow out everybody who thinks this is the bottom. Now we rip. And when I say rip, we mean dancing, gold dancing. Get your gold tennis shoes out, get your gold chains, your gold bracelets, your gold teeth, whatever. Rock it proudly. Because once that trap happens, you just don't know until you know. Because everybody who bought for the last 2 years is looking at this level. They all know. 1680 on the ES, or on the, what is it? Not the ES. I'm like, in my brain. Gold futures, GC. 1680. 158 on the GLD. You see that? Set the alarm. You see, I got it. Not even thinking about it till we break it. But Dan, gold is a hedge. Gold is safe. No. Every freaking video. I'll waste 10 minutes talking about this. I'm not going to do it. It's not safe. Leave it alone. But Dan, no. Stop. Silver, doing its game already. Blowing out everybody who's bought. When is the best time to buy silver? Every time the Fed what? Announces they're going to pivot. Look at the monthly. Here they did pivot. Zing pow. Here they pivoted in 2008. Remember, before the bottom in 2009. Zing pow. So do you want to buy silver now? Let me grind my teeth. Grind my teeth. Want to beat people with a piece of paper. Unreal. Miners. Please don't buy the miners. I'm just going to go. GDX, don't buy it. GDXJ, please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. AG. Please don't buy it. AEM. Just wait. You have volume. Expect a retest at some point. Oh, whoa, move my alarm. Please, expect a retest. Please. Just wait. Newmont. Do not ever buy it unless you want to just trade it. Big miners aren't going to do the best off the lows here when it's time for the gold to shine. PAAS, don't buy it. But know your levels. Know there's going to be extremes. Just promise yourself that when everybody freaks out and everybody gets bearish, you're calm as a cucumber and you go, you know what? I know the past and it's going to repeat. But what if you're late, Dan? Guess what? Don't care. Because there's probably other things rising just as well. Hopefully this is clear as gin. Again, I don't really drink much, but that stuff, ooh, burns. Steel, what do we say? Put this on your radar long term. It's a choppy, sloppy lady. Love you. Love you, miss. Love you, X. Holds the 50-day. Said it could bounce right back. And what does it do before big moves? It likes to play with your emotions. Leave it alone. Nucor. Long term. Love it. I mean, I've got alarms down here. I mean, I guess I technically should probably move it. It seems like it's in the wrong place. It should be like right there. Yeah. Support equals resistance. Not surprised near term it bounced. Talked about the 200-day. Things you don't see if the market looks bearish, but you know what? Supposedly it's bearish. VALE held the gap. Again, I'm not recommending buying these long term yet. I don't think so. But things you don't see if the market's about to puke. CCJ. I like the short at some point when the market's going to peel. But people ask, well, what do you think now to short it? And I'm like, I think I would just not short anything. I said that today very clearly. If the market's going higher, do I really want to short anything? The answer is obviously no. That should be clear as gin as well. Clear. You don't want to short. You don't want to fight the tide. Because even these junk names, great names, whatever, they're going to rise. Light volume, perfect. Probably comes back down. But notice the volume at the low. Set the alarm at 8:13. 8:20. Cool? Cool. I'm trying to wrap through these material names because I think there's really not much to say. Mosaic. Love agriculture. Love it. Come on back. Okay? Somebody was asking me about MP. I'll pop that one in there. Here you go. Holding support. Whoever shorted up here, awesome trade. You took your money real quick. You gone. Because the market's going higher. These things might not go great. But at least you're not sitting there doing what? Fighting the trend by shorting it. Now again, if you want to fight it and hold through it, you go right ahead. MP. Materials Corp. Like it a lot, actually. Clearly I haven't drawn on it, but I think it's very clear. Again, I'm just all about clarity today. All about the clarity. You're going to get an opportunity somewhere in this blue range. I would act accordingly when it gets there. Anyway, moving right along. Moving. We trying to get this train moving quick. Man, 17 minutes and finally into tech. Not bad. Way ahead of schedule. AMD gets an upgrade today. SMH down at one point today. Gift. If you didn't see the intraday action, you're just going, oh, that looks good. Doji followed by a green bar. But it's bearish. Dan, the market's bearish. What are you doing? No, you were watching every tick of the day, trying to predict every reaction to the headline. Good luck predicting the news. Did anyone see the news affecting the market today? I didn't. But it did for like a blink of an eye, if you look at it from the perspective of what it was. SMH. Who else bought Soxel today? Near the lows. I got it 12.50. Oh, someone got 12.38. Oh, 12.40. You just destroyed me. No, it's all, we're all on the same team here. And then look where the Soxel closed. Again, anyone who charts this crap and you ask me about it, grrr, just follow the index that it follows. Remember, I think this follows the SOXX. Correct me if I'm wrong. Still, SMH, I like it better. Oh, you bought it at 12.50. You idiot. You idiot sandwich. Yeah, keep checking in. I see you guys' post. Awesome. People made a dollar on a $12 stock. Terrible. Oh, terrible. SMH, what have I said? I mean, I'm like a broken record. I said, this was the bottoming candle. This is the chop. Here it goes. Oh, but Dan, it didn't go the first day, so it's bearish. What the? Did you not see the top was a little choppy? No, Dan, I watched the 1 minute chart, and I'm angry. No, I get it. I would be angry, too, if I thought to buy it at 260, 215, or whatever it got up to the other day. Or 214. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. No, we've been absolutely... This is why I love retest. That's why I love retest. Because once it confirms the lows, you now can get more aggressive. People go, oh, don't catch a falling knife. Well, what if the knife falls to the floor and you know where the floor is? And somehow the floor just what? The knife bounces a little bit. It's still a material. It'll bounce a little bit at least. Unreal sometimes people are like, oh, just now. Tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me where. Tell me now. Tell me where. Tell me now. I mean, it's all in the charts. Look at NVIDIA holding this old support line. Zing. Coming right back. Big volume at the lows. Market makers probably like, we got to mark this SOB up just a little bit to unload. Ding, 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 ding. You would be correct. Apple. So hard, Dan. Why do you give yourself time when you trade? Don't catch the falling knife. All right, I said 155. Oh, but it got 152.80. You idiot. Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. I know somebody's out there laughing at this, and it's me. When I watch my own videos back. No. Here we go. Let me pull up some charts for y'all, because I know people are going, what's going on? I want you, if you are new to the channel, I want you, if you are not familiar with formations, I want you to take out pen, paper, and never forget what a bear trap is. Channeling, bottom. You take out the low, zapow, right back. That's what the market loves to do. Because all this time, I mean, literally, September 1st, 8 days later, you're going, what is wrong with Apple? What is wrong with Apple? This made you feel good. This made you feel bad. That made you feel good. This makes you feel worse. And all that was in your head emotionally. But if you were patient and you were watching the lows and you said, all right, this is probably a bear trap, because if the market's going up, Apple is going to reverse at some point. No, but I'm watching the price action and the market looks like it's going to tank. Are you kidding? What was the low on the SPY today? 394. Is that taking out the lows? No, it's not. And then you watch the action, the SPY starts rallying. But Dan, what? Apple's broken. It's going to bring the market down. Oh my God, it's over. Yeah, that's your emotions. Once I said, how many times did I say in the Discord room? Watch 153.50. Why? Why not? So funny. Now, again, I've had some calls before, but what did I do? The first drop, sold some puts. Sold some 155 puts for next week. Oh, you look crazy at 152. All right. You could have bought calls. I mean, I'm already long calls, so I was just trying to reduce my cost basis. But again, how you handled it, if you stopped out and you got right back in because you saw the trap, that's fine too. So first, ask questions later, right? The why doesn't always present itself. Well, once it got back over 153.50, pretty simple. Pretty simple. And then, but people look at it like I'm talking like a foreign language to them. Look at the 10-minute. Didn't we say this volume was very suspect? I mean, you know, volume price analysis. When you see big red candle with exorbitantly small volume, you have to ask yourself, what is going on? What is going on? Right? When you see big volume and small candle, what is going on? This volume didn't really, to me, justify the size of the candle. And what was it? Trap. And look what happens. Here's your point of control at the lows. I don't know how many times. I remember, and if you were watching the play-by-play, I said, watch what happens. It probably bounces over 153.50 and comes back. Then I said, W pattern. I said, Wu-Tang. If you're not familiar with the W, talked about this again in the Discord room. The W is powerful. And then what? Big green. Bing, game, over. Oh, but did you see it pull back? Nope, I didn't. I actually left. I didn't care. Game over. Now it chops and it closes back near the high of the afternoon. But Dan, Dan, it's bearish. I have calls. What do I do? Nothing. Patience. Set your stop. Know what you're willing to lose. I literally walked people through this. So take note how this works. You break the point of control, bear trap, the volume's lighter, knocks stops, comes back, hits the point of control, backs off, double bottoms, then it goes. But it wasn't a straight line, so it doesn't work. No. Again, you've got tunnel vision. Now look at the daily. Doji, indecision at a reference point. Where have we seen that recently? Up here. Probably going to go up for a couple days. Where is it going? I get that question every day. 163 to 161. It's that simple. It's that simple. Rising tide will lift the boat. Okay? We good on Apple? Any questions before I move on? What do you say? Hey, Hori Shite, my Apple calls. No boom boom for me today. Well, I guess not. So all is lost? I don't know. I'm not worried about it. When is it going to go there? Yes, the where and the when questions. Thanks, Karen. That's all I ever get. Take out the when and know the where. 161, 163. Minimum. I'm telling you, some Piper Jeffrey clown is going to upgrade the stock. When? Today? Tomorrow? I don't know. And they're going to say, look at the next cycle. It looks so good. They're going to do great. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Buddy pass. The friends will sell. It'll go to a higher price. Game over. Unreal. Amazon. I mean, at one point today, someone's like, it's cracking. And then I think somebody in the room, KN, bought it. Cool. Now it's closing at the highs of the range. Stuff that just doesn't look bearish if the market's about to tank. Mr. Softy. Man, people were freaking out today. I mean, Clover, if you're listening, my friend, it was making higher lows. What is bearish about that? It made a higher high and a higher low. But Dan, did you see what happened during the day? Yeah, I'll be honest. It was a little scary in my options account. I'm not going to lie. Came right back. Closed over yesterday's high. Things that aren't bearish. CRM. Bang. Eating it up. Boink. Close at the high of the day. Things that aren't bearish. Part 7,000. Getting it here? Google. Lagged today. A little like Apple. Doji. In between. Maybe it catches up tomorrow. Things that don't look bearish. Part 17 and a half. Crappy Meta. Made a higher low. Things you don't see in a higher high if it's bearish. If you have questions about targets, the blue zones are usually what they are. They're right there. Roadblocks. Things you don't see if the market is bearish. Jeez, I mean, it's like a broken record, this guy. Tesla. Things that you don't see if it's bearish. I mean, it's hitting the next point of control. Fast. Maybe it gets up to the 200-day. I mean, this is the thing. You have to readjust your targets. If you expect the market to get to this and higher and it's already up at the highs, then you got to adjust your targets higher. 200-day. All right, numbers 28. Things that don't look bearish. Remember, we got through all the commodity names. Gold, ignore. SPY, ignore. Or sorry, QQQ, SPY. Looks fine. TLT, little nervous. Am I missing anything? No, I don't think so. EXPI, things you don't see if the market is bearish. Making new highs. Somebody in today closed out all their longs on XPI, and I said, shame on you. Shame on you, because the market is not up at the upside target. So what does that mean? Probably going higher. Now, again, they traded it and it did drop. Give them credit for that. It did work correctly near term. But again, if you pretend that this was a fart in the wind and you weren't overanalyzing every tick, this is the close. Things that don't look bearish. NDAQ, good question today in the chat room. You said 62 is an obvious short if it got there. Things that you don't do if the market doesn't look bearish is to start shorting. Because now what does that mean? Maybe it comes back to the highs. Just it's light volume. I get it. But again, you said short 62. I did. 100%. Never going to deny anything I've ever said before. But what is the thing you have to remember? If the market's going, the SPY's going to 405 to 415 minimum, and we're at 400, do you want to short it now? Survey says, no. No, absolutely not. All right, financials. I forgot this yesterday, Ben, remind me. Things that don't look bearish. Holding the chop zone, making higher highs. Morgan Stanley. Things that don't look bearish. Making a higher low and engulfing up. JP Morgan. Things that don't look bearish. This piece of junk with no buyback. Breaking the recent lows here. Things that don't look bearish. I'm sorry to beat the dead horse here, but I mean all day. All day. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Retail's bearish. I'm telling you guys, they're painting the charts to get you to do things during the day that do what? Get you to do the wrong thing. There's the table beating. Do y'all see that? The goal is to take the most amount of money from the most amount of people. And you're staring at the 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute hourly chart going, well, that candle says the market's going lower. No. You didn't make new or lower lows on the daily. Boom. On Tesla, the point it is in the money call. Should I hold better, sell? Again, Cathark, if I'm saying that right. Cathark. The more you're up, the more less you own. You should probably start taking some off. And if it drops, maybe you can add some back. That's how I think about Tesla if I owned it. What is up, Cat Barber? EXPI. I mean, I'm not going to look at it. Oh, it's up 6 cents. Whee! It's up. UTHR, the only reason I talk about it is because I own EXPI. It's a stock. It's full disclosure. Get paid stock when I do real estate deals. Holding these lows, but not leading. If you did not sell up here, now it's gone sloppy, choppy. Good luck. Enjoy that, because I personally would not. USO. What did we say yesterday? It's probably going to bounce. We drew the trend line for you live. Chop. Cool. Again, still think it's going lower, but I think you have to wait for the 200-day. Let me go back. Where's the 200-day, you say? In the point of control zone up here. Probably 71, 72. UNG. U.S. is going to bail out Europe. We're going to send them 15, I don't even know what who knows, billions, whatever, BTUs of natural gas. Someone who's a natural gas person probably like, you're an idiot. We're sending them double what we thought we would. Holding tight. XOP. What did I say yesterday? If the market's bullish, even if oil's down, this is going to pop. Things you don't see if the market's bearish. Right? ExxonMobil. Things you don't see if the market's bearish, making a higher high today. All right, that's all I got for the daily recap. Stick around if you want to chat, if you're in the chat. It's really that simple. And again, if you can't see this, maybe you have to flip the charts upside down. Maybe you have to watch it in reverse. I'm thinking of like something like Ace Ventura when he's like kicking the box around and then he's running through the garden, he's running backwards like I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't. But I'm here to help. Stop by Discord room, link in the description below. If you got real estate questions, those questions I can help you with pretty easily. They're usually pretty cut and dry. All right, ending the recording. Let's go live streaming only. Peace.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.